did he do? You and he are winning players. David, thank you. And it's the Suns to start out. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Phoenix grabs the miss. No secret here, Brent. Devin Booker known for his offense, but his defense has come a long way as well.
Yeah, it's so funny when scorers come into the league and they score, and people are still critical of them. That's what happened to Devin Booker. And then he realized as the games became bigger and more important, how much the defensive end is going to help his team do the things he wants to do. And so he's taken that tune. He's decided to play defense. He's been much better over the course of the last 2 seasons. How about Capella getting it done on the drive? Just knifes his way to the basket.
Pass to Bridges. For 3. And again, it's the Suns missing. Here's the Hawks with the ball. Here's Collins. That shot, no good. Johnson with the defensive effort. On the wing, Booker. Over Bogdanovich. Phoenix, no good that time either. Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Young. Takes it off the glass.
Ridiculous handles there. How effective is he at creating opportunities?
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Paul passes to Bridges. Back to Paul. Lots of room. And the jumper is good.
Although he's a pass-first kind of player, Chris Paul does enjoy catching the defenses off guard, and I love that quick shot.
And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Collins. It's 3-pointers off the mark.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And then Johnson with the dunk.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime.
The Hawks have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Young drives in. Bogdanovich wide open. Backed in, coming off the assist from Young.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Ball left side. Johnson, a wide open look. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Ball against Young. Collins setting the pick for Young. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Johnson, the pass to Ayton. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Collins finds Bogdanovich. And now the Suns, a fast break. Johnson's got the ball and stolen by Hunter. Young outside. Pass to Hunter. Back to Young. Capella sets a screen for Young. Bangs home the trifecta. Young's got 5 points so far.
Great to watch Trae Young set plays up on a nightly basis.
Ball outside. Down low. Here's Ayton. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now, here is Young. He's got 5. A 3 from Bogdanovich. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. Capella, the pass to Bogdanovich.
Well, Booker asserting himself on the defensive end that time. He has good size and enough speed to annoy the opposing scorer.
Paul dishes to Booker. Bridges with it, guarded by Hunter. Booker against Bogdanovich. No good from Booker.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Johnson against Capella. Booker inside. Over Hunter. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. And that does it for the first quarter. Hawks lead by 4.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns Dancer.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
The defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. And here's Booker following the three-pointer from DeAndre Hunter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Paul with the 3. Collins grabs the miss. Atlanta leading by 7.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played.
And the dunk by Capella.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Booker finds 8. And Capella sends it back. Collins looking around. He dishes it to Young. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Atlanta. As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone. And he's the engine to this whole operation.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you. I'm glad we got to see the Mobile One block once more. What a play.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Young inside. Defended by Paul. And that one's good. Hunter.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Ball against Young. Johnson down low, trying to get something going. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3. And we're seeing players, Brett, rise from deeper than ever before. You were a pretty good shooter. What was your maximum range?
Wow, Kevin, that's a great question. I wasn't allowed to shoot where it is that I could shoot from, so we won't get into that. But, yeah, guys are coming into the league more equipped, and it's because they're seeing that happen with players like Steph Curry, players like Trae Young, who are making that shot more and more effective, Damian Lillard, and now they're practicing those shots and they're more efficient with them. So there's a reason why guys like the deep ball, and it's getting deeper.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Collins. Driving to the basket. And he goes big with the dunk right over DeAndre Ayton.
And some of the dunks Collins can pull off are just awesome.
Here's Paul. Rebound Atlanta. And it's the Hawks ball. They're on a 13-4 run. And taken away by Johnson. And now the Suns, a fast break. It's tipped and stolen by Bogdanovich. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
And if you really want to make things hard on yourselves, this is exactly how you do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. And the pass to Paul. It's good from about 19 feet.
Mid-range master Chris Paul at it again.
And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. Collins wide open. He fires. And a miss there on the triple. Suns trail by 11. Bridges outside. And it's Paul top the key. Pass to Johnson. And here is Ayton. And stolen by Hunter. Collins passes to Hunter. Into the lane. And Young kicks to Hunter. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 4th assist in this one. 32 seconds left here in the second. Paul right side. Off target from the wing.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Bounce pass from Paul. Bridges left side. Back to Paul. And that one released in time, but no good.
Like the defensive effort from Young.
12.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter suit. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. On the court right now for the Hawks. Knox out there with Gorgie Dang. Then it's Okongwu. Then it's DeJuan Wright. And it's Herter in a 2-guard. Now here's Jang. Here's Okongwu. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Just 5 on the clock. Jang with a clean look. And it's off from three-point range. Suns trail by 15. Crowder with it. Okongwu covering. Shamet. No good from outside. Atlanta's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Jang, no luck. The Suns shooting 32% overall right now. Not one of their better showings. Now, here's Craig. D right on him. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Crowder's got the first points to start out the third quarter for Phoenix.
Important for this offense to have a perimeter threat that's being provided for them right now by Jay Crowder.
Wright dishes to Jang. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 14.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Craig. Passes it to Shamet. Inside, deflects the pass. Phoenix needs to get off his shot. 14 feet away. And that one is off. Atlanta leading by 14.
And you have to love how eager Kevin Huerter is to make an impact for his team.
The roles that he plays, GA, are quite special. I mean, he is a good shooter, but last year we saw a lot of growth in his playmaking ability. He's able to stay on the floor and defend guys at his position, so he has a great IQ on that end of the floor, and his game continues to grow.
The offensive rebound, McGee lets the three fly, and it's Shamet missing. The Hawks have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Here's Wright, shakes him, and it's good on the layup.
Yeah, these defenders just looked a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Three-pointer, And that one's good. Shamet's got his first 3 points of the game.
Shamet has these kind of games where it looks like he won't miss.
And right, here we go.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And here is Shamet. Payne looking around beyond the arc. Atlanta with the rebound. They led by as many as 18 points.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Snatched up. The kick out to Crowder and stolen by Jang. Knox the pass to Wright, and Wright throws it down.
Yeah, Knox trying to improve in this portion of his offensive game, distribution.
1:10 left in the third quarter. Here's Payne. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Phoenix no good that time either.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Here's Herter. It's deflected. Shamet on the wing. Guarded by Wright. Now Shamet.
Come to me.
Now here's Craig. Outside Crowder. Lets it go with a three. Rebound by Jang. Herter passes to Jang. Crowder with the steal.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Suns ball. Coming onto the floor for the Hawks.
Shamet with it. Over to the left wing. From 11 feet away, he can't get that one. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Andrew Shamet is out there with Payne. Then it's Jay Crowder. Then it's Torrey Craig. And it's McGee in at center. Now Shamet following Bogdan Bogdanovich's three-point attempt. Payne kicks to Shamet. Off target with his three.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Now here's Capella. Back to Young. From deep, Collins. And Paul pulls it down.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Now the pass to Bridges. From outside the arc. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his fourth rebound in this one. Bogdanovich, no luck. Suns trail by 17. Booker the pass to Ayton. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
And it's Paul with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Pass to Bridges. Dishes it to Johnson. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
Hawks ball.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Capella with a screen on Paul. Paul against Young. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Young. A crossover. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. And the Hawks lead by 21.
Got to have good court awareness, and it was on display right there from Bogdanovich.
Booker looking around. Ayton kicks to Bridges. Offline with his three.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Collins against Johnson. Capella the pass to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Now here's Booker. Bridges outside. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Ball against Young. From deep. Paul with the defensive effort. The Suns have gone a dismal 0 for 5 to get the fourth quarter underway. Johnson outside. Fires from deep. A three-pointer is right on target.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
Young against Paul. Young dishes to Capella. And there's the drive. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got his fourth rebound in this one.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Hawks.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for DeAndre Hunter.
And guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates, and the wrecking ball on both ends.
Kicks it out to Collins. Here's Young. Steps back and drains the jump shot.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
A nice shot by Booker.
You can count on Booker for some three-point efficiency. He might not take as many as he used to, but still dangerous.
Young with no one around. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control. Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
And so Atlanta takes this one by a big mark. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
joining us here on 2K. Allie, it's...
Brian, thank you.
Oh, he sure is. Good stuff there, Allie. So Phoenix will get the first possession. Here are the starters for Utah. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center position. Now here's Paul. Back to Booker. Shot clock at 6. Drives to the hoop. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Boy, year after year, Rudy Gobert tries to pay the price to improve. We know he's dominant in the paint, obviously an exceptional defensive player, but the points, rebounds, blocks, everything has climbed.
Mitchell's shot is good.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
Paul against Conley. Paul passes to Ayton. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. In transition, here come the Jazz. The shot by Conley, no good.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
You know, he's always been imposing with his height. But Doris, the strength work Gobert's done, it's really paid dividends.
Well, he makes his living in the painted area, right? You have to carve out space to finish at a high level. You've got to gobble up rebounds. All of that extra strength, all of that extra agility never goes to waste.
Now here's Bridges. The offensive rebound. Here's Ayton. Good D by Bogdanovic. The Jazz have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Conley. Now here's Bogdanovic. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Bogdanovic.
Mike Conley continues to perform at a high level. Over a decade as a pro, still doing work.
Mitchell against Booker. Johnson passes to Booker. Over Bogdanovic. No good. A bit long that time.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
And a miss there on the triple. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
The shot by Johnson, no good. The Jazz have gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. The kick out to Conley, to the middle. Here's Gobert. Mitchell against Paul. Lets it go from 11. The shot no good. And Phoenix will come the other way. Outside Booker. Tries to snap the cold streak. Counted from distance.
Well, this is very much the definition of a shooting guard. Booker always looking to rise and fire from range.
Now here's Conley. To the inside. Gobert.
That pass was about the location. Puts it perfectly into the hands of his teammate.
And there's 1:45 left to play in the first. Booker, the pass to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Well, you want to see DeAndre Ayton seek out the contact on the interior. Boy, he's a big-time talent.
The three from Mitchell. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Mitchell's got 5 now.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Pass to Conley. Bogdanovic with a screen on Paul. And here's Mitchell. 3-pointer. And Booker pulls it down.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Here's Paul. And a nice finish on the layup.
Well, there's a level of physicality that all coaches can appreciate. Chris Paul doing work.
Conley finds Gobert. Here he goes. Here's Bogdanovic. From deep, Conley. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. Bridges outside. Pass to Ayton.
Refs calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
26 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Paul passes to Johnson. Beyond the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
So the Utah 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. And the middle aspect of the game, so important. Doris, can you give an example of the type of play that demonstrates a player processing at a high level?
Well, no question, B.A. On the defensive end of the floor, number one, do you have game plan discipline? Do you know your opponent's personnel? Can you force them to an area of the floor they're not comfortable or to his weak hand? On the offensive end, do you understand the angles necessary to set a great screen? Do you understand how to process a play as it's going and make quick decisions? So much goes into winning on both ends.
Now here's Gobert from deep. Conley. The rebound by Bridges.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Pass to Paul. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Conley with the ball, and it's Paul picking him up. Here's Mitchell, plenty of space. Cans it with nobody near him. Mitchell's got 7.
Automatic from that spot. Donovan Mitchell gets an opportunity to get his feet set. Good night.
Booker finds Bridges. Outside Paul. Pass to Johnson. 4 on the clock. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Johnson's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Conley against Paul. Outside Bogdanovich. Utah gets it back. Outside Mitchell. Off target from 3-point range. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Ayton inside. Defended by Bogdanovich. Nice move. Tries again. And Ayton with the lay-in. Ayton's got his second basket.
Well, you have to love DeAndre Ayton's effort, intensity, and relentlessness as a rebounder.
Conley with the ball. And Johnson picks him up defensively. The 3 from Mitchell. And it falls. 4 for 8 for him from the floor.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Outside Paul. Pass to Johnson. And stolen by Gobert. O'Neal on the wing. Outside for Mitchell. And the officials call the over the back. A little too aggressive there.
That's a foul he wanted to avoid, and he definitely doesn't want to pick up his 3rd before the half.
The Suns have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter.
Boy, I give Rudy Gobert a lot of credit for how he responded after the early days of COVID. This guy was made a scapegoat, and he was the first player to test positive. This guy has come back stronger from adversity. You have to love that.
Now here's Bridges. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Booker against Mitchell. Fires from deep. Again, the miss by Mitchell. And Gobert wore it for that unfortunate joke with reporters. But lest we forget, he apologized and donated over $500,000 to COVID relief.
Well, incredible to take what was a tough moment in his career, have the maturity to talk to his teammates, try to heal any rift there, and it shows you what Rudy Gobert is all about.
Now here's Conley. It's stolen by Johnson. In transition, here come the Suns. Paul passes to Johnson. Inside, here's Ayton. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Ayton's gotten 4 this quarter.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Conley passes to Bogdanovich. There's 49 seconds left in the second. Stolen by Ayton. Conley against Paul. Pass to Johnson. And stolen by Gobert. In transition, here come the Jazz. Conley passes to Bogdanovich. Here's O'Neal. Shoots over Bridges. O'Neal misses. The Suns have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Now here's Booker. Fires for 3. Drops in the 3. And now a 3-point Phoenix lead.
After a cold first quarter, they brought up their field goal percentage, trying to build out this lead now.
And there's the call on Devin Booker.
Devin Booker.
That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Stolen by Ayton. For 3, Bridges. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And both free throws good for Whiteside. The Suns leading. Outside Paul. Pass to Johnson. Back to Paul. To the paint. Just 5 to shoot. Ayton finds Bridges. Shoots from 12. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And for the Jazz, they're shooting poorly. Just 30% so far. And it's Alexander Walker penetrating. Clarkson for 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Johnson, boy, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Johnson's got 5 points.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
He had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going. Here's House. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pascal, a screen on Booker. And Clarkson, here we go. Stolen by Booker. And the Suns pushing it up now. He can't get that one to fall. And Utah will come the other way. Clarkson outside. Pass to Whiteside. Kicks it out to Pascal. Now Clarkson. Unloads from 13. Stolen by Bridges. Inside. Oh, and a dunk by Ayton.
Well, incredible finesse. DeAndre Ayton gets loose and does some work.
And a player like Mikal Bridges, he's had very high confidence in his abilities.
Well, I mean, listen, his history is that of a winning player. Came into the league believing in himself because of his career collegiately. National championship player at Villanova. He has every right to think he can be elite.
Here's Alexander Walker. Pascal, a screen on Paul. And it's Alexander Walker penetrating. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick. No rotation. My goodness.
Clarkson for 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Outside Johnson. Ayton against Whiteside. Ayton inside. Lays it up and banks it in. 10 points for him.
Well, the defense has been lackluster out of the locker room, and that is why they are finding themselves in a tough spot.
Pass to Whiteside. They double him with Ayton. Now Pascal, covered by Johnson. Pascal can't hit.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Payne, the pass to Crowder. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And it's Jordan Clarkson with the foul. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
A minute 20 left to play in the third quarter. Right side Payne. Here's Shamet. Pass to Crowder. On the wing, Crowder. Shoots over Pascal. Phoenix no good that time either. The Jazz have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. And now the Suns fast break. The rebound by Whiteside. Utah trailing here. And it's Alexander Walker penetrating. Nice shot by Whiteside. Whiteside's got 4 points in the quarter.
There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
Payne with it. Now Pascal defending. Back to Payne. The three. Phoenix no good that time either. The Jazz have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
16 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Crowder outside. Pulls up. Great look, but off the mark.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
The third quarter comes to a close. The Suns on top, up by 4. And when we return, we'll get...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he definitely deserves the award. Leading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. So the Jazz 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the center position, locking down the middle. And the basket by Bridges.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy dangerous as a shooter.
O'Neal on the wing. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. It's Booker on the wing. Back to Johnson. Out to the right wing. Ayton with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. From deep, Johnson. And he can't get that one. And Utah will come the other way.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game. Boy, in recent years, Mike Conley taking more shots from long range, but make no mistake, this guy able to score at every single level.
Good on the second one. And Doris, you look at the shooting numbers for Conley. He can hurt you from deep and everywhere in between.
Well, it's easy to, quote, get to your spot when you have so many spots on the floor. At the same time, I feel like Conley does such a great job balancing scoring and setting the table for his teammates.
And a deep 3 from Paul. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Bogdanovic passes to Mitchell. Back to Bogdanovic. Mitchell with the ball. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Cameron Johnson.
Donovan Mitchell can play the 1 or the 2, and in a pinch, maybe the 3. The drive and the passion he plays with is special. Boy, an all-star from his 3rd season, and Donovan Mitchell continues to thirst for improvement. Scoring, rebounding, playmaking, everything climbing year after year.
For 3, Bridges. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it. Wow, Donovan Mitchell simply fearless when his team is in need.
And 2 other stats that Mitchell continues to increase: free throws made and 3-pointers made for him.
Well, those are 2 hallmarks of efficient scoring in the modern NBA. It's not about scoring with volume, right? He can do that. But Mitchell surpassing Karl Malone for the most 30-point games in Jazz franchise history for a player before his 25th birthday. Think about that.
Outside Booker. Outside Johnson. Back to Booker. Takes a 3. Utah with the rebound.
Well, you're trying to answer the 3, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
Outside for Mitchell. Gobert with a screen on Paul. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Well, that's just big-time playmaking ability from Donovan Mitchell. This guy working the defense to create a shot opportunity.
Bridges, right side. Conley against Paul. Clock at 6. Over Conley. Oh, and just miss after miss right now. The Jazz have gone 3 of 4 in the 4th and looking confident on offense. Pass to Gobert. Here's O'Neal. There's the drive, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Just magnificent. I mean, he punishes the D for a lackluster effort.
They look a little disorganized there. The result is an emphatic jam.
Yeah, sometimes aggression can overcome certain offensive limitations. You saw it right there.
Booker finds Bridges. From the arc. The rebound by Bogdanovich.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Pass to O'Neal. Fires the 3. They get it back. Outside for Mitchell. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. To the middle. Here's Gobert. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And now it's a 7-point Jazz lead.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Bogdanovich. On the wing, Mitchell. Goes back up. That one doesn't drop.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
Hits a 3-pointer. And the Jazz lead by 10.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
So we see the Jazz get the win here. Boy, Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson.
It's the Suns to start out. So the opening lineup for the Heat, Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at center. Now here's Ayton. Over Adebayo. And it's Ayton missing.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a three, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
And so it's the Suns getting on the board first. Butler attacking and slam dunk by Butler.
Give him a lane to the hoop, and you know what you risk? Jimmy Butler throwing it down.
Lowry against Paul. Pass to Johnson. Kicks it to Bridges. A three. Another three for Phoenix.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Butler against Bridges. Outside Robinson. The pass to Adebayo. And stolen by Ayton. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. Paul can't get it to go. And here are the Heat. 4-point game. Tucker. No good with the triple. Phoenix has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. To the wing right side. Lowry against Paul. To the inside. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
Now, here's Lowry. Passes it to Tucker. Back to Lowry. 6 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. Rebound by the Suns. Paul with the ball. Now defended by Adebayo. To the middle. Here's Bridges. And he uses the glass on the lane. Bridges has got 5 now.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Robinson against Ayton. And Adebayo throws it down.
Assisted by
Ferocious finish. Bam's natural strength is next level.
Paul surveying the floor. Booker outside.
Two minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
At the top of the key, Bridges. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Heat ball.
The Heat trail by 6. Outside Lowry. Pass to Robinson. Over Johnson. Robinson misses.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Great open look there.
He's the prototype when you look at shooting guards. And Book can get buckets with and without dominating the ball.
Adebayo with this screen on Paul. Lowry passes to Adebayo. Outside for Lowry. He takes it in. They get a hand on it. Paul with the steal. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Johnson's got the ball. Now here's Ayton. Defense is right there. It's deflected. Stolen by Tucker. Now running up the court. Robinson pushing it up. Adebayo with a screen for Lowry. Off target from outside. Phoenix leading by 9. Ayton dishes to Paul. Booker up top. Shot clock at 5. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game.
That's something you hate. You're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul could take you right out of it.
Now here's Paul. Bridges left side. It's stolen by Lowry.
And we've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. Both those turnovers could have been avoided.
Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Nice work in there by Adebayo. He sets a physical tone for this team.
And Booker kicks to Johnson. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And so it's Phoenix heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns Pacers.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
On the court for the Heat, Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. And it's Lowry in at the point. Lowry against Paul. Lowry passes to Adebayo. Over Ayton. And the rejection by Ayton.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Phoenix Suns. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Bridges outside. All right, Greg, you're a lefty. You're on the call tonight. Here we are courtside. Who do you think is the best left-handed player currently in the NBA?
Oh, it's the beard. James Harden, Kevin, no question. But Zion's going to be carrying that torch for us lefties going forward. I have no doubt he'll make us proud.
Paul kicks to Bridges. Booker outside. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen by Lowry. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. From outside, off the mark. Phoenix leading by 7. On the wing, Booker. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Great D that time from Adebayo. Got a piece of it. Bridges with the steal. Adebayo against Ayton. Paul, right side. That one, no good. Now the Heat take it the other way. And Tucker kicks to Butler. Back to Tucker. Three-pointer. Nailed from three-point land. Tucker's got 5 points now this quarter.
Great floor awareness there by Jimmy Butler. Sensing one of his guys is open and gets it to him.
Paul passes to Johnson. Here's Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. And there's the feed to Ayton. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Just terrific at executing in the paint. Ayton has a nice array of shots to choose from.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Butler feeling out of it. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2. That one on Ayton.
The quickness of Jimmy Butler is the reason why he got that bucket.
And really hard to find more intense players than Jimmy Butler. This guy is 100% focused on winning at all times. One of the ultimate competitors in our league.
Bridges, no one around him. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Bridges got 8.
This is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
Lowry finds Adebayo. Outside Lowry. Good on the triple. And with Butler and his intensity, Greg, it's a perfect fit for him in Miami.
And yeah, it can rub some players the wrong way, but it goes hand in hand with the culture here. Hard to imagine Butler on a team other than Miami.
Paul passes to Ayton. Clock at 6. Back to Paul. Feeds to Ayton. Banked in off the glass. Ayton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And the sheer muscle of Ayton. Sometimes he's impossible to stop on the way up.
Here's Tucker. Off target from three-point range. Suns leading by 6. Stolen by Tucker. 20 feet out. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his second.
It's his first trip to the line. The first free throw is good.
At the line for the Heat.
Second free throw, no good.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach. Driving and drawing. Initiating contact. Create opportunities. Get to the line.
And there's the pass to Ayton. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
The drive by Lowry. Back to Tucker. Outside Butler. And Tucker kicks to Butler. Tucker the pass to Butler. Tucker dishes to Butler. 5 to shoot. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
Embracing the physical nature of the game. Butler loves getting contact while shooting.
So he gets them both.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Paul outside. He kicks to Johnson. A three-pointer, no good. And Lowry has it in the corner. Bridges with the steal. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. Here's Paul. It's tipped. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach it. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. We've seen Mikal Bridges really having a great game.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Suns. They've got Torrey Craig. JaVale McGee is out there with Jay Crowder. Then there's Landry Shamet, and it's Payne at the 1 spot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Heat trail by 5. Oladipo outside. Crowder with the steal. Craig finds Shamet. Back to Craig. Passes it to Payne. 6 to shoot. And the wide open shot from Crowder connects from three-point range. Crowder's got the first basket of the second half. That one for Phoenix. Now Hero. He's covered by Shamet. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Swiped it away. Oladipo goes in.
Continues to develop as a playmaker. It's nice to see Tyler Hero create for others.
Pass to Craig. Crowder from outside. The shot will not fall. And the Heat going the other way now.
And Tyler Hero's defense, maybe not his strength, but it's an area he's looking to improve.
You know what I like about him, though? He wants to improve, and that's half the battle. bulking up would help him as he gets bullied a little bit on those drives. You like that he wants to be more than just a scorer, GA.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. The Heat trail by 4. Oladipo with the ball. To the paint. Here's Strus. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Shamet finds Crowder. Fires the 3. And again, it's the Suns missing. Heat have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Now, Hero. He's tightly guarded. Good saving. McGee with the block. Shamet the pass to Crowder. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Victor Oladipo.
Jay Crowder, he's very compact, strong build, can be a load to defend.
And both free throws good from Crowder. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Now, Hero. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Rebounded by McGee.
Umair Yurtseven. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Suns leading by 4. And here's Payne. Pass to Craig. Back to Payne. Clock at 6. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Payne's got himself on the board with 3 there.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Good saving. Craig defending. Good saving. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
Here's Payne. Kicks to McGee. Puts the move on. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Both free throws good from McGee. The Heat trail by 9. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
They need this, and it's good on the way in.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Now Shamet. No points in the game yet for him. It's up a 3. There's the pass to Craig. Shamet on the wing. He's covered by Hero. Just 4 to shoot and too long on the shot. Heat have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. 16 seconds left to play in the third. Passes to Strus. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
5 seconds left here in the third quarter. And so it's the Phoenix Suns bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So with Lowry on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Vincent is out there with Hero. Then there's Oladipo, and it's Strus in at the 4. And that one's good, Shamet.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Hero with it. And McGee picks him up defensively. Good saving. A Not going to go that time. And Phoenix will come the other way. Over to the wing.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. And here are the Suns now. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Johnson, good.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Robinson finds Lowry. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Outside Robinson. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
3-point
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Lowry with the ball. He's picked up by Paul. And Tucker kicks to Robinson. Back to Tucker. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Johnson outside. He dishes it to Ayton. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Paul passes to Bridges. Over Lowry.
Lowry isn't the biggest player, but he can get in your shirt and challenge a shot.
Bridges misses. Lowry kicks to Robinson. Here's Butler. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Booker dishes to Bridges. Takes a 3. That one misses. Now the Heat take it the other way. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
This team is so lucky to have an eager player like Bam, someone who wants to step up in the big moments.
Paul kicks to Booker. Johnson outside. He feeds it to Ayton. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And a strong showing of physical strength there from Ayton. Defenders have their hands full when he's around the rim.
2 minutes.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. Out to the wing. Back to Tucker. Launches it. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 8 rebounds in this game. And here's Booker from the arc. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Butler kicks to Robinson. Butler passes to Adebayo. Robinson down low. He's guarded by Booker. 5 on the clock. Lowry dishes to Tucker. Knocked away. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
Suns leading by 5. Ball outside. Bridges outside. This is to Ayton. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
Butler passes to Tucker. This one for 3. Good. And now they trail by just 4.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into correction.
Ball against Lowry. Paul with the ball. Bridges outside. The Suns need to get a shot off. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Heat ball.
Here's Miami now. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Robinson on the wing. A 3-pointer off the mark. And there's the foul. It will go on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Now here's Paul. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You too.
It's stolen by Lowry. So it's the Suns taking the W in a close match. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone said.
key matchup at center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. The different styles, but the same goal, to dominate at the painted area.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. Now here's Bridges. From behind the arc. Johnson passes to Ayton. Out to Bridges. From downtown. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Bridges finding his spot, and his team finds him with the ball. Good mechanics there, too.
Paul against Young. Lets the 3 fly. Herter can't hit.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Ayton finds Booker. Back to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
Young, the pass to Collins. Pass to Capella. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Collins with the slam.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man. And Capella's journey to the NBA. Born in Switzerland, school in France, a project in 2014, and 90 minutes in just his first season, BA.
Now here's Young. Going inside, and he banks in the layup.
And what makes Young an all-star caliber player? Well, he can beat you with the jumper and the bounce.
Paul against Young. From deep, Johnson hits the trifecta. Lots of credit has to go to the Houston Rockets. Brent, they stayed patient developing Capella, and he's turned into a great center.
Yeah, part of that development was being in the G League for a number of games for him to get his conditioning and his feet wet. And then he was amazing during that 2014-15 season. Huge strides in playing alongside James Harden. Capella took a big confidence jump as well.
Now here's Johnson. Outside Booker. The 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Oh, it's just raining threes for them early.
The Hawks have gone 2 of 4 so far. Here's Young. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
And down it goes. 2 points. Booker's got 5 now.
Devin Booker will score by any means necessary, and that time over decent defense, getting the contact.
Outside Herter, looking to win the run. The shot, no good. And Phoenix will come the other way. Down low, stolen by Collins. On the push, here comes Atlanta. And Collins with the slam.
Way too easy for Collins. With ideal positioning, he's a real problem.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Bridges finds Booker. Paul with it. Back to Booker. Shot clock at 3. The Suns need to get off a shot for 3. Bridges. Collins with the rebound. Atlanta's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Here's Hunter. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
You got to be aware of Hunter, especially when he gets up at the rim. That guy's got some size.
Booker, the pass to Bridges. Paul, shot is off. The Hawks trailing. Outside Herter. Hunter on the wing. Driving to the basket. Here's Capella. And the layup is good.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Up top, Bridges. Hunter covering. Johnson against Collins. Johnson passes to Bridges. Outside Paul. Phoenix no good that time either.
Well, he's just really struggling right now with everything he's throwing up. Nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
And Ayton with the stuff.
You can see Ayton does a good job of just picking a line and running the court that time.
Young way outside. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And that does it for the first quarter.
All right, look who's coming up in the court. Come on, get loud for your ETL Hawks dancers.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
I'm loving the ping pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
And so in the game for the Suns, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Now here's Johnson. And stolen by Herter. Capella with it. And it's Paul picking him up. Hunter. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
How about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
So it's Phoenix now. The Hawks getting their last shot to go.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards. He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do. You love John Collins and his ability to step back and shoot that ball. He just doesn't waste many shots.
Paul finds Johnson. Now here's Booker. 6 to shoot. And the call will be against John Collins. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Left side Booker. Outside Johnson. From deep. Fires in the triple. Johnson's got 6 points. In a league where efficiency is so heavily valued, John Collins' shooting definitely makes him an asset to his team.
Well, that athleticism, BA, and the fact that he makes himself available for those kind of shots, you put that together, it's a tough guy to match up with.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Pass to Young. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Now here's Young. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Oh, he has the size and can get up quickly. Ayton with the throwback.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And Young, here we go. Capella, screen on Paul. 4 on the clock. Stolen by Ayton. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul of the game. Phoenix has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Young against Paul. Left side Johnson. Booker, the pass to Paul. Now here's Booker. Defense right on him.
Booker taking a little bit of it out on the rim that time.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 from the three-point line in the second.
2 minutes.
Young on the attack. Ooh, good chance here for Hunter. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Johnson against Collins. Pass to Booker. Ayton with it. And a crazy stat here, Brent. For 9 consecutive seasons, the league has broken the record for three-pointers made. Man, where does it end?
I don't know. I think we're redlining on the tachometer at this point, PA. A lot of teams electing to play that space sense, but we're reaching the outer limits.
1:11 left to play in the first half. Paul passes to Johnson. The kick out to Paul. Back to Johnson. Rebounded by the Hawks. Outside Hunter. Pass to Herder. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Already impressing at a young age, Kevin Herder's dead-eye accuracy from deep, combined with being a fearless competitor going inside. It's going to pay some dividends throughout his career.
For Phoenix, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Johnson against Collins. Johnson inside, and from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Young, the pass to Collins. Now Capella. Outside Young. To the inside. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
We appreciate Trae Young and that shooting ability, but reminding us once again, he will dish.
Tie game in Atlanta. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie. Allie, as always, thanks.
24.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Kevin Herder really making a difference here.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
We've got a Kongwu. Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there with DeLon Wright. Then it's Gorgie Jang, and it's Knox in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the Hawks 5. Now here's Wright into the lane. Oh, rejected by Ayton. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last. And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Here's Jang. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. And here are the Suns now. Outside Payne. Crowder outside. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
Well, the Hawks shooting around 53%, a nice number. Payne against Wright. Basket's good. And the Hawks lead by 2. Phoenix has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Here's Shamet. Pass to Payne. Back to Shamet. On the wing, Crowder. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Payne. From deep three-point range. He can't hit that time. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Right outside. Here's Jang. Back to Wright. And there's the drive. Basket counts. And now a 4-point Atlanta lead.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Pass to Crowder. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Bogdanovic passes to Wright. To the paint. Driving in. Here's a Kongwu. 3 on the clock. Jang. And no good. His first shot of the night. Missing. Right now, a close game in Atlanta. Inside. Tipped. On the break. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead, holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
Crowder was in high demand as a free agent in 2020, and a lot of people wanting his toughness on their roster.
Now here's Bogdanovich to the middle. Here's Jang. Oh, McGee with the block. Right with the ball, and it's Payne picking him up. Bogdanovich into the lane. McGee with a steal.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Crowder finds Craig. Down low. And McGee with the stuff.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
And with Crowder's free agency, teams saw what he brings to the table.
Well, he's a good defender, and he's relentless on that end, and he just brings that kind of toughness that a lot of coaches are relying on, and they know that's important in the postseason.
Pass to Shaman. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's McGee. Shot clock at 6. Rebounded by Knox.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
Bogdanovich uses the glass on the layup. And the Hawks lead by 6.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Here's Shaman. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Right side Payne. Pass to Shaman. There's the 3. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Wright drives it. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle. Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. Hawks ahead. They lead by 4. And we'll have...
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers. Come on, fans of the...
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The Suns trailing, and so in the game for Phoenix. Jay Crowder is out there with JaVale McGee. And then it's Landry Shamet, then it's Torrey Craig, and it's Payne in at the point. Crowder, the pass to McGee. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Herder. Crowder grabs the miss. The Suns shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Payne, the pass to Crowder. McGee in the post. He's against Capella. McGee in the post. Hunter covering. McGee's shot is off. And now the Hawks on the break. Here's Herder, and he goes in for the dunk.
Well, getting to the right spot so important in the offense, and Herder positioned himself well in the fast break.
Pass to Crowder. The shot off that time. Collins with the defensive effort. And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Team second. Substituting for the Suns.
Young against Booker. Young on the attack. Pass to Capella. Oh, Ayton with the block. In transition, here come the Suns. Stolen by Collins. And here they come. Here's Herder. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
quick thinking there from the big man, Collins. He used his length and some good quick hands to get that one.
Young against Paul. And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Capella against Aiden. It's Bridges on the wing. Clock at 6. Left side Booker. Over Herter.
Capella, a center who can affect the game defensively every night.
And it's Capella with the jam.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Bridges passes to Paul. Now Johnson. Collins defending. Pass to Booker. Oh, sweet move. It's hauled in by Herter. Deflects the pass. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. 3 on none. No one back. Oh, they need this. And it's Paul getting it to go. Paul's got his first 2 points.
It almost feels automatic at that point. The confidence that Chris Paul inspires in his teammates. It's surprising if they don't make the play.
Kicks it out to Collins. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 4 assists now tonight.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Johnson passes to Booker. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Collins. And Collins with the jam.
What a dunker this guy is. Collins capable of bringing this crowd out of their seats.
Outside Booker. And that's a foul called on Kevin Herter. That's his first foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Paul passes to Johnson. Back to Paul. Plenty of space. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And Hunter, here we go. That one's good for 2. And the Hawks lead by 15.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Hawks.
What would you say the deciding factor in this game was, Grant?
Yeah, B.A., ultimately you have to look at their field goal percentage. They were the more efficient team because they found clean looks all night.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for John Collins.
It felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
On offense, here are the Hawks. They're on a 13-4 run. Hunter passes to Young. 24 seconds left in the fourth. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul. 23 seconds left in the final quarter.
How about Chris Paul just in the right position, so smart on both ends of the floor?
Bridges outside. Pass to Aiden. And Aiden with the stuff.
And the advantage he has is clear. Just taking what the defense gives him right there.
And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. This one was a fun one to watch.
2K Sports presents Thursday night of the a couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. And it's Bridges in its small forward. Mitchell against Paul. Ayton in the high post. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, Mr. Ayton decides, why just lay it up when you can finish with authority?
Here's Conley. He kicks it to O'Neal. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Back to Mitchell. Oh, and a dunk by Mitchell.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
And one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell, his leadership, especially for a young player, is striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader, comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team with Donovan.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Paul. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Working inside, Chris Paul has the ability to outsmart the opposition and makes himself a good shot opportunity.
Conley against Paul. O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. Misses the three.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Booker dishes to Johnson. Bridges outside. Drills it from outside.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy dangerous as a shooter.
Conley with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Bogdanovich against Paul. A second chance effort. Gobert the pass to Bogdanovich. Out to Conley. Utah needs to get off a shot here. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Mitchell against Booker. Goes back up.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
From deep three-point range, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Donovan Mitchell will answer with his own three. This guy has got a ton of pride and competitiveness.
Johnson kicks to Booker. A minute 42 left in the first. Doesn't go for him. A D by Bogdanovich. Jazz trail by 5. Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Well, Donovan Mitchell off the bounce, able to put pressure on that dribble drive. That is a nice-looking move.
Paul dishes to Bridges. No good on the triple. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Utah. Gobert with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Bogdanovich with a screen on Booker. The drive by Mitchell. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan. 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
Now here's Booker. Bridges outside. There's the dish to Paul. Back to Bridges. Shot clock at 6. Over O'Neal. That's short off the rim. And it's Utah's ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Bogdanovich goes in. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal
That
foul.
one on Ayton.
Well, how about Bogdanovich showing a bit of mobility on his way to the rack, drawing the foul?
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Phoenix has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Paul finds Johnson. Pass to Ayton. Knocked loose. For 3, Bridges. And again, it's the Suns missing. Outside, Bogdanovich. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Utah. He got into double digits for the quarter with
your jazz dancers.
And regarded as one of the best leaders in the game today.
With anything, whether it's business.
And with this younger team, it's got to be easier for Chris Paul to lead as that elder statesman.
Yeah, at times in the past, veteran teammates didn't appreciate his constant input. Credit these younger guys, though, for soaking it in.
Seventh foul, Chris Paul.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, from what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out there?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group right now for Utah. And there's the call on DeAndre. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another beforehand.
Utah leading. O'Neal passes to Bogdanovich. Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Booker. Mitchell kicks to O'Neal. Bridges with the steal. Paul looking over the floor. Back to Booker. Just 5 to shoot. Ayton, the pass to Paul. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Conley's shot is off.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Ayton, the pass to Booker. Tipped away.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
No one near Conley as he lets it go. Another miss by Utah. The Suns trailing. Paul with the ball. Conley picks him up. Johnson, the pass to Booker. Drains it from beyond the arc. Booker's got 6. Offensive stats and records always draw more attention to us, but the defensive skill level in the NBA right now is also incredibly high.
It is, Kevin. We talk about basketball IQ, and so often we're referencing the offensive end of the floor, how to manipulate pick and roll, how to read and react in some motion offenses. I think high-caliber, smart defensive players impact winning as much as anybody. Do you have game plan discipline? Do you know what your philosophy is? Do you understand the personnel on the opposite side? That takes work and it takes commitment, and I have great admiration for those guys.
Again, the miss by Booker. The Jazz have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Wow, love the power and the strength of Bogdanovich on that strong finish.
Booker dishes to Bridges. This is it to Johnson.
2 minutes remaining.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game.
Mike Conley. That's his first personal foul.
1:58 left in the first half. Paul kicks to Bridges. Shot clock at 5. Johnson at the elbow.
Well, that's a great contest from the lengthy Bogdanovich. Not just an offensive force. This guy a commendable defender.
And Cam Johnson, a surprise pick, Doris, when he was taken 11th back in 2019. Many wondered, I recall, what the Suns saw. Now, that's not the case.
Well, that's exactly right, because most projections had him as a late first-round pick. The Suns front office, give them credit. They saw the upside of Cameron Johnson, and boy, he is now viewed as one of the steals of that draft.
Paul against Conley. Paul passes to Booker. Shoots the 3. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And that is a huge block, given how close this game is
A stop like that was right on point.
Conley with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And Bogdanovich kicks to O'Neal. Back to Bogdanovich. With the drive. Mitchell wide open. Hits it from three-point range. Mitchell's got 5 points now this quarter.
Automatic from that spot. Donovan Mitchell gets an opportunity to get his feet set. Good night.
Ball finds Booker. Back to Paul. Shot to stop the run. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Bridges up top. Covered by Conley. Now Ayton. And here's Booker from the arc. That shot missing. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Jazz lead. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the... We've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Setting the floor for the Suns. They've got Landry Shamet, Jay Crowder out there with Torrey Craig. Then there's Cameron Payne. And it's McGee in at the 5 down low. Here's Craig, and Whiteside sends it back. Pascal finds Clarkson. To the middle. It's tipped. Clarkson on the wing. Back to Whiteside. Shoots over Shamet. And it's Whiteside. That time on the assist from Clarkson. Whiteside's got the lead up to 7 now for the Jazz. Shamet with it. He's picked up by Whiteside. They double him with Clarkson. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Poked loose and stolen by Whiteside. The pass to House. Clarkson for 3. Here's Whiteside, an easy 2 points on the layup. And the Jazz lead by 9.
And they continue to control the glass.
And here is Shamet. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Phoenix shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one. That free throw good from Shamet.
Shooting for Phoenix. Landry.
He's perfect from the line this time.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Clarkson outside. Here is House. Craig defending. Driving inside. And now Crowder running the floor all by himself.
I just have so much respect for how Jay Crowder plays the game. This guy works so hard for every single minute he's out there, and you love seeing that.
Shooting for Phoenix.
And both free throws good from Crowder. Jazz leading by 5. Pascal a screen. Here he goes. And the jam by Whiteside.
How about the concentration on that assist? Changed his mind mid-shot and put the pass right on the money.
To the inside. Here's McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Alexander Walker passes to Pascal. Whiteside against McGee. Nice ball movement by Utah. Pascal uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Jazz lead by 7.
pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Payne kicks to Shamet. Pass to Crowder. Over Pascal. That one off the back iron and out.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Right side Crowder. Inside. And there's the call on Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
Alexander-Walker.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
Now here's Payne. He's covered by Clarkson. Here's Shamet.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Jumps up. Here's Pascal. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal
Clearly
foul.
a foul.
The Jazz shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. That free throw, no good.
Eric Pascal taking 2 shots.
Good on the second free throw. Suns trail by 8. And what a great addition to the second unit up in Salt Lake with the Utah Jazz doors. Jordan Clarkson has really fit right in.
Well, he's fit in between the lines, and as importantly, he is so beloved in the locker room. This guy gets along with everybody on the team, and their time bonding in the Orlando bubble, I think, really just allowed him to come out of his shell. Just a genuine guy, and we know chemistry matters.
Craig passes to Payne. Shamet on the wing. He's covered by Clarkson. Phoenix, no good that time either. And here's Whiteside. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
30 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to McGee. 5 to shoot. And stolen by Whiteside. And now Utah, fast break. Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Crowder. Alexander Walker passes to House. Clarkson for 3. The Jazz with another miss. And so it's Utah holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Defensive.
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to fire.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. We've got Eric Pascal, also Whiteside out there, and it's House in at the small forward position. That's the group right now for Utah. Suns trail by 8. Now here's Crowder. Pass to Shamet. There's the 3. Trains the three-pointer.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Kicks it to Clarkson. Down low. Here's Pascal. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And the Jazz lead by 7.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
The pass to Crowder. From deep. Rebounded by the Jazz. Crowder with the steal. Now here's Payne. Defense right on him. To the middle. Shamet, the pass to McGee. Over Whiteside. Misses off the right iron. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. And here's Mitchell from the arc. The rebound by Johnson. Suns trail by 7. Bridges outside. Johnson with a screen on O'Neal. Pass to Paul. Stolen by Michael Conley. Booker against Mitchell. And Gobert gets to Conley. Gobert with a screen for Conley. Takes it inside. And stolen by Ayton. Fast break. Here we go. On the wing, Booker. Covered by Mitchell. On the wing, Johnson. Over Bogdanovich. Johnson can't hit. Jazz leading by 7. The drive by Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Well, if you don't stay in front and you allow him room to drive, you will pay the consequence. Donovan Mitchell with authority.
Conley against Paul. Johnson for 3. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Mitchell finds Conley. In the corner, O'Neal with it. That's in there. Conley with the assist. O'Neal's got the lead up to 12 now for the Jazz.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Ayton sets the pick for Booker to the inside. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Gobert with a screen on Paul. And it's Conley penetrating. Here's Bogdanovich. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
How many European fundamentally sound players have we seen? Bogdanovich gets his defender off the ground with the up fake. Nice.
And so he hits both. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Paul passes to Booker. The 3. Utah with the rebound. And it's Ayton missing. For 3, Mitchell. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
The 3 from Johnson. And the Suns miss again.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off. And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Jazz.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Donovan Mitchell.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. A 12-point game. A nice shot by Booker.
Part of why Devin Booker has been an all-star, never afraid to mix it up on the interior.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Conley for 3. Bridges with the board.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L. Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Here's Conley. So we see the Jazz get the win here. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up for
shortage of athleticism on display tonight. Something you'd know a little bit about.
Well, you know, B.A., in my younger days, I might have caught a few guys, but maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Bridges. Shot clock at 5. Paul passes to Booker. The Suns need to get off a shot. Whoa, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Paul against Lowry. Pass to Robinson for 3. No good there. And Phoenix will come the other way. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. To the paint. Nifty move. The shake. And Adebayo, the bucket, on the assist from Robinson.
Beasting inside. Adebayo can bully you. And he's also added some finesse.
Paul passes to Bridges. Pass to Booker. Shoots over Robinson. Kept alive. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter, just over a minute played. For 3, Booker. The rebound by Lowry.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Outside Robinson. Back to Lowry. Butler on the wing. Stolen by Bridges. They push it up 4 on 3. Paul with it. Picked up by Lowry. Bridges passes to Ayton. And stolen by Adebayo. Outside Tucker. Pass to Adebayo. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. And here's Lowry from the arc. It's hauled in by the Suns. Stolen by Lowry. Pass to Butler. Outside Robinson. Back to Butler. Out to Lowry. Launches it. That shot is off. So Phoenix will take it the other way.
And Kyle Lowry had a ton of suitors in free agency, and many teams felt he could be the player to put them over the top. But ultimately, he chose the Heat because they had recently gone to the finals. And I'll tell you what, it seems like a great fit overall.
Bridges misses.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
Here's Tucker. Miami, no good that time either.
They are out of rhythm. 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
Outside for Booker. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Outside Robinson. Lowry outside. 4-3. Drains the triple. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Heat.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the Heat turned all the way up in this first half.
One thing I've also noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off turnovers. 0 for 4 to start this game. Some of it's execution, and some of it's just bad luck.
And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Paul against Lowry. Trying to get back on track. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
Chris Paul did a nice job of using angles on that play. Got himself to the free throw line.
The Heat have gone only 2 of 7 so far. A cold start. Up top, Robinson. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. And it's Lowry penetrating. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And the attacking mentality of Kyle Lowry, tearing his way to the rim with ease.
Paul passes to Booker. Butler against Bridges. And that misses everything.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Robinson gets the bucket.
Selfless pass by Butler. He's always ready to put the team's success ahead of his own.
Paul passes to Bridges. Here's the three. And it's Paul with the three. Paul's got 6.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Sometimes it's a matter of pride, answering back with a 3 of his own.
Adebayo, that's good.
Not the biggest of players out there, Kyle Lowry, but he has no problem seeing through the defense on that pick and roll.
Paul finds Bridges. Booker with it. Back to Bridges from deep. He buries it from 3.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Heat. They lead by.
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat.
And one of the league's best at drawing charges. Kyle Lowry.
It's a real nice momentum.
Boy, Grant, he's as tough as they come, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, he grew up in Philly, idolizing Allen Iverson. Lowry's tenacity and willingness to put his body on the line, actually reminiscent of Iverson's.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
Well, you have to love their activity level at the defensive end, racking up those steals.
And they took advantage of some careless ball handling, some careless passing. You have to be more careful around these guys.
At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Ayton passes to Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Knocks it loose. Paul with it, guarded by Adebayo. The Suns trailing. Ayton passes to Paul. And Butler with the block.
Known for being a strong defender, Butler takes pride in blocking shots.
Pass to Tucker. And here's Adebayo. Robinson on the wing. To the middle. Here's Tucker. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Tucker's got his first bucket in this one.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Paul passes to Booker. And here we go, the Heat fast break. Here's Butler. Nice D from Bridges.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Butler can't get it to go. And it's Phoenix's ball. It's a 5-point game. Booker finds Paul. And Grant, you were named co-rookie of the year alongside Jason Kidd back in '95. Something that's only happened 3 times in NBA history.
Yeah, I'm still bitter about that. I was robbed. Jason knows that. Everyone knows that. Nah, Jason and I, we are good friends. We joke about this all the time, but it was really an honor to share this award with someone of his caliber. Really one of the true greats to ever play in the NBA. But I was still robbed.
And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
This guy may be the steal in the 2015 draft. Devin Booker was the 13th pick overall, and Books developed into an all-star guard, someone who can be the face of a franchise.
Fires the 3, and the Heat, another 3.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Booker against Robinson. And there's a 3-second violation.
3-second violation.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Paul against Lowry. Driving inside. Here's Tucker. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Lowry's got his 3rd assist of the night.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Right side Booker. Bridges. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
For Miami, they've gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Inside, here's Tucker. And slam dunk by Tucker.
We've seen that from Lowry for a long time. A fantastic passer of the basketball.
Paul against Lowry. Paul passes to Johnson. That's a foul called on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul of the game.
You know, when you're trailing, you can't afford mistakes, and he's made a few of them tonight.
That's his first personal foul.
Outside Robinson. To the inside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
Man, you know Bam Adebayo knows his role. Doesn't play outside of himself, and he's a quality teammate, too.
And both free throws good for Adebayo. 1 minute left to play in the first half of basketball. Booker, the pass to Ayton. The 3 is up. And it's Miami with a rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Tucker. Pass to Lowry. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his second.
It's going to be on Cameron Johnson.
What you love about Lowry is his physicality in the lane. It's amazing at his height what he can do.
He's perfect from the line this time.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Paul passes to Ayton. Baseline jumper. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Robinson. Tucker with a screen. Puts up a 3. Robinson can't hit.
In this first half, he has really fallen in love with the 3. So far, not paying dividends.
Stolen by Lowry. And here's Butler outside with 2 seconds left. And so it's the Miami Heat going into the break up 12. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Boy, one of the stories here, P.J. Tucker getting it done today.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
On the court right now for the Suns. Jay Crowder is out there with JaVale McGee. And then it's Landry Shamet, then it's Torrey Craig, and it's Payne in at the point guard position.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Inside, McGee with a steal. All alone on the break. The 3 from Craig. It's rebounded by Dedmon. Miami shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Let's go with a 3. Hero, no good. So it's Phoenix now, trailing by 10. Crowder outside. It's Shamet on the wing. Clock at 4. Over Hero. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Pass to Vincent. Here's Oladipo. Up top, Hero. All sorts of time. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. And the Heat lead by 12.
From Victor Oladipo.
Outside Payne. Down low, McGee banked it in off the glass. McGee's got his first bucket of the night.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
Devin a screen. Pass to Vincent. Takes the three. He can't get it to go. And Phoenix will come the other way. And here's Payne outside. That shot, no good. Oh, got a piece of it. Miami has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Back to Dedmon. To the wing, right side. To the paint. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Okay, that's how you stop a dunk. The defender brings the interference in a big way.
Left side Payne, and the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Here's Shamet. He's guarded by Hero. Just 3 to shoot. The 3 from Craig. It's rebounded by Dedmon. The Heat have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
Often viewed as just a shooter, Tyler Hero can score, though, in a variety of ways, which makes him very difficult to defend.
The Suns have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Here's Shamet. He's guarded by Hero. Now here's McGee. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work, but that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
Here's Vincent, defended by Payne. Pass to Dedmon. Sinks that one from the post. And the Heat lead by 11.
Way to attack the interior. Dedmon really understands what the team needs from him.
Now here's Payne. He's closely guarded. The shot comes out, and it's Miami the other way. They've led by as many as 14. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Hero's got 6 points in the quarter.
We see this a lot from Tyler. Instead of going all the way to the rack, he pulls up.
Over to the wing. Outside Payne. Here's Shamet. He's guarded by Hero. It's rebounded by Dedmon. Dedmon's got 4 rebounds now. To the middle. Craig with a steal. In transition, here come the Suns. And the basket by Shamet.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
3 on 3. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Payne. Back to Crowder. The 3 is up. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. Here's Vincent. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Miami Heat going.
Fans, welcome. Your Miami
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. They've got Dwayne Dedmon. Tyler Hero is out there with Victor Oladipo. And it's Vincent in at the point. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Ball can't get it to go. Well, Miami shooting 47% in this one. Looking efficient. Pass to Strus. Soft touch off the glass. And the Heat lead by 14.
Drawing so much attention, Oladipo rotates the ball to the open man.
Booker, the pass to Johnson. Bridges outside. And the three off target. Here we go. Oladipo with the ball. And Bridges picks him up defensively. The shot by Oladipo, no good. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Paul. It's Booker on the wing. Connects from downtown.
Well, Booker can just bury you from the arc if you let him. He's a pretty efficient range shooter.
Now Hero. Three-pointer. Phoenix grabs the miss. Aiden's got rebound number 7 tonight. For 3, Booker. It's rebounded by Dedmon.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
Here's Strus. He's covered by Aiden. Pass to Dedmon. And he makes it on the layup.
The toughness of Dedmon showing up again, making the extra effort play, finishes through contact.
Bridges outside. Out left to the wing. Johnson with it. Now Oladipo defending. Just 4 to shoot. Now Booker. From deep, Johnson. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. A line change here for Miami. For Miami, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. From outside the arc. And Aiden pulls it down. Aiden's got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Well, Miami shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Adebayo sets a screen. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. For 3, Robinson. Good. And the assist goes to Adebayo. And the Heat lead by 14. Booker with it. And it's Robinson picking him up. And here's Booker. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
Paul against Lowry. Down low. Adebayo, no good. Phoenix has gotten just 1 of their 4 threes to go here in the fourth quarter. Paul against Lowry. From deep, Johnson. No good. And Miami will go the other way with it. Butler passes to Robinson. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Aiden's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Inside. And Ayton with the stuff.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Heat.
You know, their ability to protect the ball helped win it for them.
Yeah, it really did. Less turnovers mean you can get more chances to score. All coaches tell you to value every possession.
And propelling them to a solid win, it was a night of big plays for Kyle Lowry.
You know what stood out to me was the anticipation defensively. He sensed what the offense wanted to run, then found ways to disrupt that and cause turnovers.
5 to shoot. Booker for 3. Nails it from 3.
They're on a little run right now, but I'm wondering, where was this energy earlier?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
Lowry drives in. Robinson passes to Adebayo. Lowry against Aiden. From deep. Oh, rejected by Aiden. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far.
His 3rd personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Paul. It's Booker on the wing. This one for three. Another three for Phoenix.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
So it's Miami picking up the win. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.